what are some of the benefits that investors can really get excited about in the closed-end fund world?
Sure. One of the potential benefits of closed-end fund is the ability to go ahead and outperform a benchmark. And one of the things that we talked about today was the fact that many closed-end fund sectors have outperformed their index or a larger category of mutual funds and ETFs. And that's not to say that mutual funds and ETFs haven't delivered, but closed-end funds, specifically closed-end fixed income funds that use leverage, have benefited from the ability to go ahead and enhance returns and enhance yield. And again, in this low yield environment, in this low return environment, being able to pull that lever to go ahead and get in some what I would call enhanced beta, meaning being able to take assets, borrow on the short end of the curve where borrowing costs are still relatively cheap, and then invest further out on the longer end of the curve to enhance returns is something that's really beneficial given the fact that we're in this low return environment.
Is the fact that discounts have narrowed somewhat something that closed-end fund investors should think about?
So discount narrowing is happened certainly, and again, I believe that is because of the fact that the search for yield is really becoming more and more prolific. It's an epic search for yield that we're seeing out there. The other thing that we've seen is the IPO market for closed-end funds have slowed down, and so over the last couple of years, you haven't seen a lot of new supply of new funds come on the market, which has also added interest in the existing funds that are out there. And so yes, we have seen closed-end fund discounts over the last few months narrow across the board as investors look for this enhanced return and potential for higher yields.
So wrapping up, what might you suggest to an investor who hasn't yet taken advantage of closed-end funds but is considering that possibility?
I think there's a lot of opportunity within the closed-end market. It continues to be a pretty small market. The closed-end market is just over $300 billion, and so many investors may not be familiar with closed-end funds, but that's a big advantage given the fact that there's some really nice opportunities out there. There are some closed-end funds that have high yields that maybe trade at a discount, meaning that you can get them on cents on a dollar, and are managed by really good managers, so we'd certainly think you should take a look at them for your portfolio if you're not currently using it.